Okay, so we're gonna learn how to punish Lidia right now. It's gonna be slightly Akuma focused, but even if you don't play Akuma, this should be good for you. Right, I'm gonna go over a bit more than just the frames, obviously. Now I'm gonna see if the moves track or not, what transitions you can try to interrupt, you know, stuff like that. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first she has this stance. Alright, you don't really have to worry about the stances in the open, but yeah, they could do it. Alright, so first you have this plus on block high, you know, it's a high, you duck it, you step it to the left. Most of the character you step to the left anyway, so that's good to know. Then you have the quick mid. Right, I believe that tracks fully both ways. Yeah, at least with Akuma you're not stepping that. Then you have this kick. Right, just step it or duck it. It's a launcher, it's kind of slow. That's more of a combo tool. You don't have to worry about that. And there, she has this where she can get mad plus frames. Like she puts you in crouch and you are -8 when you block it, but it doesn't track at all and it's really slow. So even if you get hit, if she goes and transitions into the stance, you can probably step that. Alright, there she has this, which is really cheesy. If she jumps back, she'll come back and do a high. You can step it, but you know, just duck it, it's easier. There's no mix-up to it. The mix-up is, does she come back after the punch or not? That's not really a mix-up. Then she can go from one stance to the next, right? She can't go into this stance without going into the first stance. And this is where you get the famous guard break, right? If you block this, she can actually wall splat you and she can even get a rage drive if she does it fast enough. There's also a big launching mid. You know, you can step that pretty easily. And she's at -6. Then there's a low that I believe fully tracks. Yeah, I don't really see how you're stepping that. Oh, there you go. But it's really not easy. At least with Akuma, it's not easy. And if you block it, it is -13, right? So you can go ahead and punish that. I forgot to show, but the guard break, as far as I can tell, you're not stepping it, right? I'll try the other side just to show you. There, it tracks pretty well. You're gonna have to duck that. In most situations, you're not really gonna have a choice whether you duck or step. You're gonna have to either duck or take it. Then there's a 10 frame. 1, 2, 2. You know, punish. It's -10. You shouldn't have an issue punishing it, but I've seen some characters' jabs have some trouble, so you know, beware. And she will transition automatically into the stance, right? She'll go into which one is that? That's cat foot stance 2. So you know, remember the names. We will see if we can interrupt afterwards, right? Yeah. And that's cat foot stance 2. There again, you have to test everything out. Can you step it? Like, the character is pretty linear, but mostly you're gonna want to go to the left. You can interrupt this with an EXDP, otherwise it's safe. You're a +7. Now it looks plus a little bit, but it's not. But it's safe, so you know. Now, problem is, if she stops, she's safe also. There's no pushback, but yeah, that's why you don't really want to EXDP there. What do we have next? We have this. As far as I can tell, that's homing, right? Oh, I lied. It's one of the only moves you can step to the right. Right, like I said, the most of the move list, you go left. This one move meant to track you, you go right. But you know, you can also duck it if you're expecting it. Probably be better for you anyway. And you have this you're gonna want to watch out for, because this tracks a lot. And yeah, if you duck it, it's fully launch punishable. And if somehow you manage to only block the second hit, it's minus 14. So you know, Akuma gets a launcher, your character gets whatever. I don't know who you play, right? So that, like I said, it tracks. Also, I'll show this quickly since it's relevant. But she gets pretty good Oki after it, depending on how you get up. She can actually go, not this. She can go like this into this. If you get up, you get launched, and you can get launched front facing. And if you stay on the ground, it hits you. There's no real point struggling against it, but unless you're quite far, right? Let's say, well, no, that's too close. She, like at range, that Oki doesn't always work, but up close, you better stay on the ground if she only does the first hit. That's my point. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize that one was minus 10. There you go. Also steppable, you know, like the rest. But good to know that one's minus 10. I didn't even know. Yeah, and from this stance you can also hop back like the other one. Okay, and there's another second stance. This stance, like the other one, she can only get to from the first stance. Right? She can't directly go into this. What does she get for doing this, right? She gets this mid that does a ton of damage. It tracks a little bit, right? If you sidewalk, you should be alright. Or, you know, step right. It seems to work maybe a bit better. And yeah, she's at +6. It's a big chunky mid. Want to be careful on that. Which one is this? Oh yeah. That's more of a combo tool, and it also hits on the ground. Again, go to the left. This time you don't have the option of going right. You're at +7 after blocking it, so do whatever. Alright. She's just at -6. You're not even stuck to her, really. So you could EXDP if you really wanted to, but I wouldn't bother. Now, if she only does the first hit, what happens? It's still safe, so there's no real point trying to do anything about this, apart from, like I said, you know, step everything. Okay, seems like this stance is easier to step to the right, right? But like I said, most of the move list is left. Alright, she's also got this big chunky low. It's only -12. With the pushback with Akuma, you can't do down 2. Now, if you want to launch it and you're playing Akuma, you can't press down back. You have to press down and do the EX Tatsu, right? Because if you press down back and you try doing the EX Tatsu, you get a teleport. Otherwise, you know, while standing 4-4 is fine. Jumping is pretty good against the stances, but I'll show that later. Also got 1-1. It's -11. You know, just jab, whatever. Like, if you play Akuma, you know what to do. Yeah, there's no interrupting it really. So be careful. It's a counter hit launcher, so pressing after a jab can be kind of dangerous. There, she has this this high kick. You're not stepping it after 1-2. Let's see if she whiffs. Yeah, you can step it to the left, I guess. But, you know, good luck trying that in a real match. Just duck it. It's far easier. And on block, it is -6 for her, so you're at +6. She's also got this, right? What you have to do, stay ducking, launch it. Low parrying also works. Remember that there's no mix-up. The other hit is a high, right? So you can freely do that. With Akuma though, I'd say if you got a bar, don't. Right, go for this. Go for down 2 harder if you got a bar. If she stops, it's minus 12. Oh, it's 13 actually. Never mind, 13. But yeah, down 2 will work just fine. There. It'll work just fine. The reason you don't do while standing free, even though it's a Punisher, right, is that you will get hit by the high. Yeah, that's if you try it. But be careful, the high is a launcher, you don't want to eat that. But yeah, just low parry is very easy. You got 1-4, right? She's at minus 8. It doesn't jail, so you can try and duck it. Don't get confused though, because if she uses her right hand, she's got mid, and it's safe, and it goes very, very far. About yay far. Alright. Tracking seems decent. Yeah, it's not so bad. But yeah, that's just a safe option she has. It's 3-1. No, 3-2, sorry. You want to duck this, right? She's at +2. It can be kind of hard to actually launch punish, right? She recovers pretty quickly from this. Online, it can be a big problem. I've seen it. And trying to whiff punish the first hit, online again, not easy. So good luck with that. There's also a just frame version. Let me try and get it. There. It does more damage. I'm not sure the frames change. No, they don't change. I'm not. Maybe she recovers slightly quicker on that one. I'm not sure. But yeah, that shouldn't. Don't be scared. Of the blue sparks. It's fine. She has a magic 4, right? That's I say magic 4 because you get a combo on counter hit. She needs to do either the punch or the other follow-up to get the combo, so she will, if she goes for a combo, she'll have to do that. So you can step that move to the right. You can step a magic 4 to the right. That's how you step most magic 4s in the game, I think. So there. But she does also have a mid extension. It's minus 10, and that will track you though. Like, the punch won't if you step it, but this definitely will. But if you're playing Akuma, you know, make sure she doesn't do that again. Okay, she's also got this. This, right? It says minus 17, but you can block for those 17 frames. Nothing is guaranteed. She can either do it quick, cancel it, and she cannot block during those dash hits, right? So if she cancels it, don't let her just bully you. You're gonna need to do things, right? Alright, ciao. And she can charge it for however long she wants, right? Pretty much. This is the maximum, and it becomes a launcher when fully charged. So, yeah. Be on the lookout for that. Let's see if it tracks. Yeah, I didn't think so. Not really, yeah. Okay, next we have 4-2-4. It gels, but it's minus 14. 13, sorry. Yeah, so, you know, you count down 2. The jab will whiff at max range, I'm pretty sure. I've seen it whiff. Akuma's got a long jab, so maybe you'll whiff, so be careful. But 13 frames, just fine. That's really a Punisher. You shouldn't be really worried about that in the open. But, yeah. Again, you step that to the right, but they shouldn't be throwing that out in the open, right? Okay, so you got this, right? It low crushes, right? I'll try to show that. It's easy if I do this. There. Yeah. Low crushes, it's safe, it wall splats, but it doesn't track. That's the gist of that one. So then, next she has foot 4-3. That's just 12 frames. You're not gonna step in the middle. Just go for that. Simple. She also has a high extension, which you duck. Can you step it? No, you can't. Yeah, so for that you just duck and launch. You're at +1 if you block it, but yeah. Now, what if she only does the first 2 hits? she's minus 10. Alright. So you can launch. Now, if you press in the middle, you get hit by the mid. The high's kind of slower, but you get hit and you get launched. So be careful. Okay, next we have this whole string, right? That's minus 14. And if she does the first 2 hits, it's safe, but she's at minus 8. If she does the knee, it's minus 10. And if she does the second to last hit, it's also minus 10. Do it. There we go. Yeah, now the thing is, if you're just mashing, you will get hit by the last hit. But I wouldn't be worried. I think you can react to the fact that she didn't do it. Let me do that. So she's got a pretty bad down forward 1, but it does have extensions. One's a high, right? It's at minus 3, so that's not that good, but it's already better than a down forward 1 because it's minus 5. And she's also got this. She's got the mid. It launches on counter hit. It's slightly delayable, but it's minus 13. Down forward 1, 2's fine. Jabs don't work, but look at this. Down 2 works. Because her leg is still kind of out, so you can do down 2 pretty consistently. And if you do it from this distance, right, the time the hardo takes to travel is more time for you to dash in. Look, it says plus 19, 20 even, right? So go for down forward 2-1 if you punish it like that. You'll get more damage. Okay, next she has down forward 2. It's a 15 frame poke that gets her to transition into the stance. I can't remember. It's cat foot stance too, right? So yeah, that's just safe. She doesn't go into the stance if it's blocked. So yeah, that's that. Okay, this you never see. It's minus 12. Nothing much to say about this one. She can also cancel the knee for some reason into 2 highs. They both, like, the first high jails. So yeah, it's also steppable like the rest, but yeah, I'm not sure when you're gonna see that, but it jails, so you want to duck. But there's a mid, so that's how that works, I guess. She's got a plus. Oh, I thought it was more than that, but it's yeah, plus 1. So you duck, you launch. Yeah, let's see if you can step that. Okay, so it tracks to the right. Okay, you step that to the right. Okay, when I said you step it to the left, maybe I meant when she's in stance. How about that? How about we say that? Okay, also I keep getting hit by it, but the second hit is only guaranteed on counter hit. Okay, and she can also do this this one like earlier. She had it off of her magic 4. It's the same extension. Okay, she's got this. It puts you in crouch at minus 6. It's a launcher, but it's a high. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I guess you step that again. Yeah, go to the right. I guess left is for stances, right is for the rest. Okay, that's how that works. She's got this, which is a sabaki for right punches. Right, this move is a parry but only for right punches. And yeah, there's an extension to it, but you don't see the extension unless she's parried. So I don't really have to show you that. You're at plus 2 if you block it. So you know. That's that. Yeah, that's a homing power crush, but it's minus 12. Let's test from the distance. Because it doesn't go. Her range is, you know, a bit wonky sometimes. so that's not that good. Okay, down 1. You're at -2 and in crouch. I was told this has good tracking. Let me test it out. Yeah, I don't know who said that. Yeah, that doesn't... No, that... Okay, the tracking is not amazing on that. It's a good move, though. Beware. She has down 3. Alright, down 3, you can either get a high that's plus, right? It's +4. But you can duck it. Kinda hard to punish, but it's doable. It's doable. Also, down 3 on its own is -14. But it's too far for you to do down 2, so you're going to want to do while standing 4-4 or while standing 3. So yeah, the thing about this is if you block it, the high is too quick. Like if you just smash, you will punish it. So you can go for while standing 3. But she does have the spin kicks, and that will hit you. So yeah, for that you do have to stay ducking, and you'll see that's actually a full string. She goes into this, I'll let her whiff it. She goes into the low into this, which she had from the stance. But if you get hit by that high, everything's guaranteed, right? So you want to be careful. That's the while staying full whiffing on that's kind of mad. But yeah, you want to be very careful on that. You don't want to get hit. Okay, she's got this low, it's -14. It tracks pretty well. I was already off axis when I did that, but yeah, it tracks pretty well. It's only -1. I think from... Is it -2 sometimes? I thought it was -2. I know, it's -1. Not much to say, it's a pretty good low. Okay, so she has this. Right? That's the hell sweep. You want to be very careful, but you launch it. At range, like, it doesn't always... There, that's what I wanted to show. You're at +2 if you get hit and she doesn't do the animation. So you can still press buttons, right? Unlike this one. This one you're at -1. They look kind of similar, but she does it with the other leg. She goes the other way. And this is only 13. Okay, then what do we have? I have this power crush. It's not very good. There's not much to say about that. It's a wall bounce. The tracking seems decent. No, never mind. Yes, but yes, kind of slow. Okay, this is a low parry, right? She will wall splat you or get a guaranteed hit after. So be careful. You see it in the trailer if you're wondering. Yeah, and it's safe. So yeah, go to the right. Yeah, if she's not in stance, go to the right. Okay, this is -10. That's a punisher she will do sometimes. So you, again, in the open, you're not supposed to see that, so you don't have to worry too much about it. This is 2 highs, it's safe, it jails, it's kind of bullshit. It's because she has this mid, so you feel like, oh, I want to duck, there's a high, but you can't duck the high. So don't duck if she does this. And the knee is safe as well, man, that's kind of nutty. And if you dare press a button, it's a counter launcher, so yeah, be careful. Okay, so she has this one, that's -11. Okay, this one is a combo tool and a kind of a bad mix-up tool for this. Right, this, right, she's at -5. This is safe, right? And this looks really unsafe, but it's not. You don't want to press buttons after it. The way you beat it is you duck. Like I said, there is a mid, but it's not very good. You just duck. You can also duck and jump over it. You can duck and step it if you want to be cool. Depends what you want to go for, depending on your character. Yeah, jumping is not the best option. It works pretty consistently, but like, it's finicky. Stepping it's not too bad, but just duck and launch. Like, in the end, just duck and launch. Okay, if she only does the first 2 hits, it's safe, right? -9 for her. but you can still duck and launch, so whatever. Also, quick note, if for some reason you press the button, not on that, on this, the second hit is you're at minus 14, so she gets a guaranteed wall splat, a guaranteed rage drive if she's swift enough. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Okay, this string, it came out of down 3 earlier. It's the same thing. It's a high homing move, and it's a very, very annoying scrub killing string. There's no mix-up. If you block this kick, this homing kick, this high, you duck. Whatever you do, you duck. Right? Honestly, even if she doesn't do it, or if she only does the first hit, I'd still say fuzzy duck. There's no delaying, there's no mix-up. Next we have back 1+2. Okay, so that's safe. The utility of it, right, is it crushes highs. Like, if you're wondering why she would do that, it crushes highs. There's nothing on counter hit, it's just this. Yeah, so this is a punch parry, and it's an unblockable move. But yeah, if you see her do that, just wait a little bit and launch. She can't cancel it, so... Actually, if she can't cancel it, you can go for something way bigger than that. Yeah, she can't cancel it. You can literally go for whatever you want. Okay, jumping's not great though. But yeah, if you see that, you have time to do pretty much whatever. Just beware you're reacting fast enough. So she has this evasive maneuver, which is not great, and minus 12. Yeah, you know, it's there. You do have to remember she's got that. She's got this jump, right? Yeah, step it to the right like everything else. Go in her back, do a back turn combo, but it's safe on block. Next, we have a hop kick. It looks kind of weird, but it's the same as any other hop kick. You go for your 13 frame Punisher. Not much to say about that. Let's see which side it tracks though. Yeah, it tracks more to the left than I expected. So yeah, go to the right. Go to the right. FF2, you will see that spammed a lot. You're at plus, but 2, and there's pushback. She goes into the stance on hit. Yeah, you want to be careful. Forward 3, don't let her get away with that. That's minus 14. Like, I got to Tekken God Prime with Lidia. I was doing this, and most people weren't punishing it well enough. Yeah, you launch that, right? With most characters, maybe not most, but a lot of characters you launch that. Because she might mess up her Oki and you might block it. It happens a lot. Okay, that's just a big chunky mid. Yeah, there's not much to say about that. That's just a big chunky mid. And she can cancel it into a high launcher that's... Yeah, it doesn't track. It's a high... Oh, does it track? Wait, doesn't it? I don't know, not really. It's not a great move. It's kind of slow, I find. She has FF1+2. This is 13. It also crushes highs. Like, you can sort of see her bend. She will crush. But, like, there's no pushback. It's minus 13. Go ahead. You might block it. It happens. Okay. Just got a safe, low crushing, jumping kick. It's +8. Okay, next we have this. That is 16. Akuma reaches, but yeah. The problem with this move, right? I've said it in my other tutorials. It's a shit move. And back 1 from that range, you're not gonna get it. Alright, so standing 2 is gonna be your best bet with Akuma. Down forward 1-2 will be fine. It's a shame you can't do more. Now what about the first 2 hits? If she stops, she's minus 14. When pressing buttons after it can be dangerous, but will they risk being at minus 16? Who knows? That will be mind games, there'll be mix-ups. There's a running move. It doesn't track very well. It's a high, but it's pretty good and it guarantees a lot, so be careful. Next we get to her while standing moves. So yeah, she has this one, that's a high. You step that to the left though. Yeah, the while standing, you step to the left. There's a high safe version and there's a mid unsafe version. It's -12, no pushback. Okay, next she has while standing 2. You step it either way. It's -12, again no pushback, go ahead. While standing 3-2, that's a wall bounce. That's pretty good. As you can see, going left works pretty well against that. Of course, when I say that, I can't get it to work anymore. Oh, it tracks more than I thought, but yeah, -13. Oh, there is pushback on that. I wouldn't trust myself to punish it like that every time. Might win. Down forward 1-2 is fine with Akuma. Next she has while standing 4-2, 4-2. So basically she has a regular while standing 4, except she has a punch after it. If you try to interrupt, not interrupt, but like press after while standing 4, and it's a regular while standing 4. Okay, next she has this one. It's exactly like Julia's version. Julia has the exact same move. It's also -14. So yeah, it's very quick, but don't let her get away with that. I've seen it too much. Next she has this. Block it, launch that shit. You can step it also to the left. Yeah, just to the left. Yeah, this move will be the bane of your existence against Lidia. You need to block and launch. Very, very important. Just sidestep 2. Oh, that's 0, but you're in crouch. So remember, if she jabs and you do while standing 4, you will lose. But be careful. Sidestep 4. That's just a high launcher. It's safe. You need to duck it. Okay, she has a move for when you're on the ground. Let me show you what it is. It's this move, right? It's kind of annoying to block it, so I'll just tell you. It's -13. There's no real pushback to it. So if you block it, go ahead and punish with your while standing 13 frame. Okay. Okay, so we have a 10 hit. What's it like? Okay, it doesn't. Okay, if you block the low, it doesn't stagger. But yeah, low parry. She only has 1, right? So you can just low parry. Yeah, does all that jails? No, it doesn't. Alright. Yeah, you can duck and launch. You can low parry. So that's her 10 frame. She does have a 1+2 throw that will splats. No, press with 1+2. There's no other mix up, and she's got a punch parry like this, and she has follow-ups to it, right? So I'm gonna try and show you. I messed up. Okay, that's too quick. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's unsafe if she messes up. Okay, it's -8, and the final hit doesn't come out. I'm pretty sure the final hit doesn't come out. Okay, fair enough. Okay, next she has a regular rage out. You know, just launch it. Not much to say. I'll show you the rage drives though. Yeah. So for rage drive, she's got this. Right. What happens if you block this? Is you're at -27 and she goes into the stance, right? She doesn't have to jump back like that. She goes into a stance, and what she will mix you up with is usually this. Oh no, it doesn't work on here. Okay, she goes into either the guard break stance, either the mid launcher or the guard break or the low, and you kind of have to take the mix up, you know. So yeah, you're gonna want to be careful with that. Okay, she has this one. It's the same low as usual, the stance, except it's -12 and you're in crouch, so you can, like, it looks plus, it's not, right? Don't get fooled. Punish that. don't get fooled. Yeah, that's our rage options.